Welcome back, everybody, to another reaction video featuring my man, Charles, aka Young Knowledge.
Young Knowledge, you know we in the place to be. How y'all doing today?
Well, we can't hear what you said, but we're going to assume you said terrible, which means this video is for you to lift your spirits.
Right.
So we just got off the end of showing Charles for the first time. Fit for a King, still rocking the shirt, refused to take it off until it starts to smell weird. But as we are going through the journey of just introducing you to more and more heavy music, I found, so this band was actually new to me over the past couple months. Spotify just recommended them, and then it's one of the weird things that I know that the government's watching me, because Spotify recommends them, and then after I hear the song, I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. One of my favorite YouTube channels, they reacted to it, and I thought, wow, okay, so they're talking about it. And then another channel I watched, they reacted to it. I'm like, okay, well, something's telling me I need to get into these guys. And so this band is called Invisions. They are from the UK.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's going to matter, because as they're screaming, they kind of lose their accent. Well, it's one guy. As he's screaming, he loses his accent. But one of the reasons why it resonated with me so much is because, you know, at my core, I'm still a big hip-hop head.
Right.
And the structure in which because like there's a lot of metalcore screaming, and then there's a surprise in here where you hear that Homeboy can actually like sing outside of screaming.
Right.
But at certain points he'll do this delivery where it's fast and punchy. It kind of reminds me of like a very aggressive Busta Rhymes.
Ooh.
And so in the other reaction videos I've seen, so a lot of the other channels I watch, they only really listen to like metalcore or hardcore or anything like that. And so all of them have also given this guy the exact same compliment. And like when he comes in, he's got this very rap flow to him.
Yeah.
And so there's a bit later on that I think you're going to really enjoy. But what's cool about it is the lyrics. It has the aggression of like a gangster rap song, but I think it does it just a little bit better.
Ooh.
And so I kind of
with it. Hold on, man. We're not just gonna skip over that. That was some big words right there, and there's some big shoes to fill. So we're really gotta come with it.
We're gonna go with the lyric video, since again you're new to trying to decipher what people are saying when they're screaming.
For sure.
I wish we could do the visuals, but I think the song's gonna speak for itself.
Yeah.
So as we get through the lyrics, I want you to just kind of pay attention to that, and then kind of just hone in on what I'm talking about, because it really is. It's aggressive, but it reminds me of those like old school like diss songs. Like this song is clearly written about someone or some group of people, and it's kind of like with Alpha Wolf's Akudama. There's a lot of shade in it, but it's also so much attitude that you're like, I mean, this guy just comes correct.
Right.
Let's go ahead and full screen this bad boy. And so again, this is Gold Blooded by Invisions. Plus the name is just so cool. Cold Blooded with the snake, and then Gold Blooded, like, come on.
Oh, I got the
swagger.
Right. I see it now.
Let's get into it, man.
Ooh. Let's kick it off. Hey. I'm good with this. The beat hard.
Right?
Come here. I like the transitions, bro.
Right.
Just the way it came in like a hip hop song, then went in back to the metal song. I mean, ugh.
That beat at the beginning is so disarming, because you're just like, okay,
yeah,
I can see myself nodding to this in the club, and then all of a sudden,
hits me out of nowhere.
Bam.
Right hook, left hook. I'm like, hold on. This ain't what you introduced me to.
And then how he does the pacing. So like some of the lines are elongated. Then he gets into that almost like Eminem staccato.
Right.
And then on top of that, he's going from way up here with those screams to way down here.
Yeah.
Like the place your best.
Exactly.
And then he goes into I'm not even going to try it, but when he does
Go ahead, attempt it.
There's
Come on,
no
man.
way.
Come on, attempt it.
When he goes into the line, he says, you motherfuckers dealing empty threats, and it's way up here.
How did he do it, though? I'm putting you on the spot. How did he do it?
I will drink this coffee until the video's over.
I tried, y'all. I tried. Oh, shoot.
Oh, man.
All right, man. Let's get back to it. I like that. He can actually sing.
I'm telling you, I thought, because I think there's like 4 members to this band. I just expected it's kind of like with Fit for a King. There are some times where you're listening to, shouts out to Mr. Kirby again at the 24-second scream. Oof. You listen to him with those highs and lows with the screaming vocals, and then all of a sudden you have a song like Death Grip, and there's these beautiful tones with the like melodic voice. I'm like, wow, he can really sing. And then it goes into it, and it's Tuck, their bassist. Or way back when we did Wage War of the River, they have a song called Low, which is amazing because it comes through with the guy from the River again with those really deep, aggressive tones. And then it gets to the chorus, and it's like this beautiful harmonic voice. You're like, wow, he can really sing. No, it's the guitarist. So I was expecting there to be somebody behind the scenes.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because typically when it comes to these bands, you have the unclean singer, which has all the abrasive, metal sounds. Yep. And then you have the clean vocalist who either screams and it's something that you can understand more, or they sing. I was watching the video, and then homeboy, it's the same person. So yeah, he goes from that high-pitched guttural scream to the super deep low lows, and then all of a sudden, turns out he can sing on top of that.
That takes talent right there.
I'm telling you. No joke. And again, to all those people out there who said it a couple times, if you think that it doesn't take any talent to do this, recognize. Yep. Like, you need to look at bands like this or Alex or anybody really, and don't just, because I think one of the reasons why I like doing these videos with you is, there a lot of times if people don't know the genre, it's very easy to judge a book by its cover.
For sure. No doubt about it.
Even this, you're looking at the video and the lyrics. Are they abrasive? Absolutely. You got the fire in the background and all that stuff. You would think, oh, this is super satanic. It's rough for sure if you're not used to it. No doubt. Look a little bit deeper and you're going to find something that you like.
For sure. I totally agree with you. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even check nothing out like this, even remotely close to it, because I'm thinking the same thing what you said, but like looking into it, listening to it, actually seeing the lyrics, it's like, man, they got some deeper meaning with all of this.
Right.
That man's talented. Let's get back to it.
Yes, sir. That last verse though, what I'm talking about, it's just it reminds me so much of like coming up. There's always beef in the rap game, and so every time people would write, it's like I always harken back to Ice Cube's No Vaseline.
Oof.
Boy, that was one of the most pointed, just fuck you tracks ever made. He hit
hands down
every member of NWA. He hit everybody, the songwriters, every single person that even was associated with the label. Because he was pissed and wanted to say something. And so like this reminds me of that. They do a really good job about just saying, oh, here's how I feel. You're gonna know it.
Yep. Period. And then when it comes to those rap beats, man, it's like either you with me or against me.
Yeah.
Even if you feel, I remember 50 Cent talking about how he was beefing with Ja Rule, and he wasn't even beefing with Fat Joe, but Fat Joe just did a song with Ja Rule.
Yeah.
He said he was fueling his fire, man. He was helping him try to come back, so I had to diss him too. It's just like everybody that's even around you gets it, and that's how that No Vaseline is, and that's how this song feels right here. Like everybody's gonna get it if you're not on my squad.
I'm sorry to interrupt Invisions and Gold Blooded, but we have to talk about that.
Okay.
Just for a little bit. In what world does somebody like Ja Rule think that he should even be beefing with 50 Cent? That's not a fight you want. That's not fair.
I'm a 50 fan, but hold on, let's not act like Ja Rule didn't have the world on fire for the longest.
He totally did. But that's like,
are you talking about like street wise or music wise?
Both.
Okay.
It's just it's two different things. That would be, I'm trying to find the perfect analogy. That would be like Justin Bieber deciding that he wants to have beef with Garth Brooks. There's no point in comparing the two because as far as like popularity goes, maybe, but like lifestyle wise, industry wise, just overall, the depth of what they've written, it's not comparable. Now, if you talk about, let's say, what's another one right now? Who is it that, not Manny Fresh, Birdman was beefing with? No, it was the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club and Birdman.
That makes sense because, they're, hip-hop commentary.
Yeah, for
sure. So they are big within the industry itself. So if they say something, it's going to get out to everybody.
That's true.
So you have to go in and defend yourself.
Yeah, they're one of the biggest.
I was a huge Ja Rule fan growing up.
Bro, he was, come on, we not, hey, listen, I'm a 50 fan. I support everything 50 do, man. He just an entrepreneur, man, so I salute his hustle. But we not going to act like Ja Rule and Irv Gotti them ain't set the world on fire.
No, not at all.
Man,
I'm trying to think of...
he had I'm Real. Oh, my goodness. It was this one CD he came with. I can't remember, man. That's so disrespectful.
I had a Ja Rule cassette tape.
No joke.
Kid you not. And I played that thing on repeat. I'm trying to think of what was...
he had J-Lo throwing up the Murder Inc.
That's right.
Come on, man. And Shanti, man. Bro, they had the world on fire. Before 50 came and before the feds came, man, they had the world on fire, man. We got to put some respect on Ja Rule's name.
No, for sure.
But 50, man, he brought something to the industry they've never seen before.
I'm telling you.
Oh, my gosh. It was ridiculous. And the worst part about it was people already knew it was coming. Jay-Z... If you look on YouTube, you'll see it. Jay-Z warned the whole Rockefeller squad. He said, put some music out. Put a lot of music out right now. There's 50 Cent guys on the way.
Oh, wow.
When people are warning you like it's a tornado, when they're telling you get in your basement, here comes a tornado, you better listen. That's how you know he's a problem.
When Hov is acting like the meteorologist saying, hey, it's about to rain. An ungodly amount. Like, get your ark ready. Just build everything up. That's so crazy. And the fact that nobody took warning to it, and then all of a sudden, bam. And then he does, collaborations with Eminem. You're like, okay. And Dre.
Dre. He came in the strongest way possible.
That's right.
Period. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how we got here.
We were talking about this comparing to rap beef.
Yep, there we go. Yeah. See what... That's how good you are right there. You took us all the way there. You took us all the way deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
And maybe you didn't even mean to, but that is the impact that you make. So again, people, even if this isn't your genre, there's going to be something in there that you're going to find correlations.
That's
one of the coolest things about this genre of music is it borrows from so many other places and then puts its own twist on it. So you'll hear, as we get further into this, more of the rap influence. And then they've got the awesome backbeat, which is still very driving, but like you said, it's very hip hop.
Yep,
and just the breakdowns and everything, it's going to be sick. But before we go on, did you catch that sick blah?
I didn't catch that, bro.
Oh, God, we got to go back.
I would be lying if I told you I did. I did not catch that.
Let's see. What does it say? It says... It's the part where he says that he's sick and tired.
Okay, I remember seeing that on...
Okay, so it's right before this. All right, let's just go back. I think this is it.
Oh, there it is right there. How did you know? Hold the floor. Okay. I know we just stopped it, but we're not just going to skip over like you didn't know the exact second he was giving you the blah.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's like my love language now. I appreciate a good just blah. And he comes through with his. You can still hear it, but it's just so...
Is that how you lost your wife?
Probably.
By giving her the blah?
Well, I don't know if we're going to talk about that. This is a family...
This is the first time I've ever seen Jason not discuss anything.
Minus some of my colorful language. This is a family podcast.
Right.
my mom watches this.
The first time, folks.
No, but there were plenty of times where I would get way too into music. And I'm that kind of person where, like, I'll have the... I can't say its name because it's going to turn on, but the ALEXA on. I'll just be like cooking and she'd come in and I'd just be like headbanging and mouthing along, but I'm also the type of person like follow you around and you're like, stop being an idiot. Like,
right.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you an idiot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could have been part of the reason, but it's also part of my charm, and that's free entertainment. You're not going to get that anywhere else other than here. All right. So let's hear
a question Jason won't answer. Found one.
All right. We'll talk offline.
Yep. Hold on. Was there another blah in there, or did I miss that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna run it back just because. So do you hear that, like the rap influence?
Oh yeah, heavy staccato.
But
Crazy.
what was so cool about this lyric video is like he has this massive just "fu" chorus, and then right after they just happen to throw some smoke in the background. He's like, "Oh, you want the smoke? You're gonna get the smoke."
Right. You want the smoke? All right.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no. So he totally comes in with another blast. Let's run it back.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's hard to brag when you're breathing through a body bag.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
It's hard to...
Oh yeah. So here, let's run it back just to get the lyrics on that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Do your worst, drag my name through the dirt. It's like you be begging for a reason, praying that you get hurt.
Okay.
Do your worst because it's hard to brag when you're breathing through a body bag. He's just like, it doesn't matter what you say, homeboy, I'm gonna body
Bury you. Yeah. Yeah. I hear him on that. Like, rap lyrics. He's back.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent Ja Rule.
I would love to see him get into like a dealer Alpha Wolf beef with somebody.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Because like this could have been written for somebody that I'm not aware of, but to see him
Touche.
go back and forth, that would be iconic.
What about a battle? Like a metal battle? You know how rap people, we battle, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. Would that be possible with metal bands?
Absolutely. So like just again, we're getting way off track.
Right,
Invisions,
right.
we're gonna get back to you, but also you should be the poster child. We should, if you find this channel and we get enough people to back it, we should set up something. It's like, you know how they do like the epic rap battles or just like the actual rap battles.
Yeah.
You could do battles like this because you've got differences between screamers in
Yeah.
both their technique and the way they're able to write lyrics. Because there are
Yeah.
some people who have songs that sound cool, but the lyrics are just like whatever.
Right.
And then you've got the immense talent difference between guitarists.
Yeah.
And then you've also got the drums. My God, you could have drum offs between all these people and just breaking it down. So who's got the better highs? Who's got the better lows? Who's got the better lyrics? Who's got the best double kick? Who can solo it out? Who can freaking shred? Like that would be insane.
Right.
It'd be like Wild and Out, but with metalcore.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
not as funny.
Right. Probably a little more scary.
I mean,
Easy.
Just
If everybody's wearing their mask, doing the blah.
See, that'd be cool.
The crowds get to tripping.
Oh,
you know what I'm
dude.
saying? Like, what they call it, a mosh pit? Or there's different words.
The wall of death. That's how it
Wall
would
of
start off.
death.
You'd have like, if you had like, let's say you had like Invisions up against Fit for a King. That would be an interesting battle because they're very different. But boy, you get those two fans in one area, throwing some slaughter to prevail. People who literally don't give a shit.
Right. Good gracious. Great balls of fire.
So we could either create something extremely awesome, or we could just like potentially get a lot of people hurt.
Hurt. For sure. I think it might be a second choice.
Although, would it be that bad?
It'd be epic.
It would be epic.
It'd be epic for sure.
All right, now we're gonna do it. If you leave the pit without a busted lip or a black eye the next day, were you really there?
Which is why I'll be watching from the sidelines.
One of these days, when shows come back, I'm gonna get you a ticket. You and the missus if you want, but I gotta take you to one of these shows, and we can watch from a safe distance.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, I'll go. I'll watch from the safe distance.
Just don't wear any shoes that you don't want stepped on, because that's inevitable. That's gonna happen.
Oh, this is totally different from a rap concert. Hold the floor. Shoe stepping is a no-go.
This is true. That's why everybody there's kicks are just scuffed and crazy.
Makes sense.
All right, man. Let's finish out strong.
Right.
So good.
Ice Cube the window. See you. Epic.
Yes.
Epic for sure.
So that is on one of my like daily playlists. I listen to that song probably once a day.
Really?
Oh yeah. Ever since the first time I heard it, it got me. It's it's like you said, it's got so many different elements of music. rolled into one with just this massive in-your-face fight.
It could just take you anywhere.
Absolutely.
It could just take you. It took us all over the jar with 50 Cent.
That's true.
It took us to epic rap battles. Where else did it take us to? Like
Wildin' Out,
Shoe Stepping,
potential genocide.
Right.
I mean, not just Invisions. And that's one of the things is like the level of energy that it brings. So like Clay, our boss, has always had a joke like, you know, you don't want to be that person who listens to Marilyn Manson on the way to work. And I'm like, sometimes that is me.
Right,
sometimes
right. No doubt.
Listen to, you know, This Is the New Shit or Beautiful People or whatever.
For sure.
Mob Scene is a great song to get you hyped up if you're into Marilyn Manson. But no, it's like this. Like if I know I'm in for like a crazy day, I'll put something like this on just to kind of get me psyched up, just get that energy.
I see what you're saying.
Or, you know, when you're lifting, you could listen to, like, I'm either hip hop or very heavy metal when I'm working out, because both of those are driving the BPM as high.
Yep.
And then there is just this abrasive, with whether it be the lyrics or whatever, just makes me feel like, you know, I'm the man.
Yep. No doubt. Right.
To get me through it. And so, like with this, they were able to hit a lot of those notes, and I just think overall it is one hell of a song. Everybody that I've watched react to this, they were also so like. The sad thing about this is, like, if you guys find this video and you like it because you listen to Invisions, share their page, subscribe to their page if you're not subscribed, because they have far too little subscribers for the amazing work that they put out.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. And that was one of the things. So one of the guys that did a video, Wyatt Staff, who's like a big influence on why I wanted to do this channel, he was just like, these people need to be bigger. He's like, they have far too few subscribers. Literally, you need to go out and subscribe to these guys right now. And I mean, it took me forever to try and find them online because they're good, but their presence is just not as known as it should be.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then all of a sudden they come out with a song like this, and you're like, where the hell have you been?
Exactly. Exactly. That's heat, man. Yeah, that took us everywhere.
Yeah.
For a song to even be able to even do that, that lets you know like what they're capable of doing. Like on
if you can conjure up feelings of Ja Rule,
you
know that you've done something. You might not know it, but
you did something for sure.
Oh man!
No doubt.
Overall, I guess I didn't ask the score the last video we did, but 1 out of 10, just unbiased, first time you're hearing it. Lyric wise, instrumentation wise, delivery. What would you grade it?
That I don't give these out much, but I give it a 10, man, because of where it took us, the rap delivery it gave us, the transition from here to there, like the stuff he was actually talking about, I could relate to, and it just gave me that rap feel. You know what I'm saying? That good old hip hop, and like you can't go wrong with that.
No, it's so good. And again, I think a lot of the metalcore that I really enjoy, it's like, you know, it will be an unreleased video because it was one of our trial and errors. But when we looked at Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse, I mean, they came through, and I think that was like the first video that we had watched.
It was.
And it was very rap influenced, but it's just like, God, there's something about having that like 808 style, like again with the beginning track of this. So just like running it back to the beginning just to play that beat again. Like, come on. How do you even think to incorporate that?
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden just go straight in with the heavy. Like,
Left field.
It's so good.
Left field.
So 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I gotta give it 10.
Gold-blooded, you did it. I'm really glad I started with that one because I have another one that I think you would hate. I'm trying to think of what the title is. It's a lot more abrasive. He uses more of his lows in that. But I mean,
see what I go through? Do y'all see what I go through? This ain't nothing normal. It's just you would hate. Oh, we're definitely gonna play this one because you're gonna hate it. No, not that you're gonna love it. Oh, this Charles would love this. No, you're gonna hate this, so we're gonna play this.
Oh, the world is too nice. I can't just give you things that you love. I have to be the person who's like, hey, kid, life's gonna be hard. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna scrape your knee.
Do you know that I pray every day before I come here and listen to this music? I gotta have my head mentally right.
Oh, that's okay.
Holy, holy, holy.
You know, I don't pray. I just listen to. I listen to more songs, and I think, how am I going to make Charles's morning today?
I knew you was going to say
What
that.
am I going to throw at him? It's like an anti-prayer.
Right. Oh, man. Shout out to Invisions, man. Gold-blooded. That mug was heat, man. I'd definitely give you a 10 out of 10. Wouldn't be my regular genre of music to listen to, but if I had to listen to anything, I would definitely listen to this.
Oh, there we go. Look at that, guys. I think that's the highest compliment anybody's ever gotten.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Wow.
No doubt.
Awesome. I'm really glad I'm really glad you liked that one.
I did like that
I'm glad
one.
I selected it. I thought you would have a positive reaction, but I did not expect it to be that positive.
It was it.
Again, Invisions, if you're out there, hit us up.
Collab?
Having his rap vocals on top of your scream vocals, if you taught Charles how to scream, oh, come on.
Let's not reach too much, but I think the collab would be good, man. I can't You can teach me to blab though. I think I might be able to get that down.
Or you can teach me how to scream. There you go, because I need to learn.
There you go. And I think you can do that.
You know what's crazy? Looking up Invisions before we wrap this up, I actually look a lot like their guitarist. I think I might have found my doppelganger. Doppelganger. Too much caffeine.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you guys ever need to replace him, I can't play guitar, but I'm a quick learner. Or if he ever gets tired of doing it, I don't mind.
Right, you can step in real quick, have the
And
vocals ready.
Nobody's gonna notice. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he's back, but he has a beard now."
Okay.
So the only difference is he's like clean shaven.
Right.
I could put on a British accent if I want to.
Let me hear it.
No, that's not happening.
See, come on.
Like
that's 3 times,
like
y'all.
that lyric.
3 times one day that he would not sing.
I guess it is.
He wouldn't sing. No, you wouldn't do that high pitched scream or
right.
something like that, and then you wouldn't do that. There was one more, I forgot.
No, you wanted to talk about me going heels to Jesus on the podcast.
Heels to Jesus.
I mean, come on. I try, as ridiculous as I am, I try to be a gentleman sometimes.
I wasn't talking about that necessarily, man. I think you might have took it there, but I wasn't going there with it.
Okay, well, here's where I had the misunderstanding. You said, were you giving the wife the blab? And I was just like, well, it depends on how.
I was talking about the actual one, not that, bro. I wouldn't even go there with it. See,
well then, yeah.
See
absolutely.
where his mind goes to, y'all?
No, okay, fine. So in order to not have 3 strikes, I can knock it back to 2. Yes, I have. There have been plenty of times where like we'll be in the car, or like I said, we'll be at home cooking, and like a super heavy part comes up, and even though I know I can't do it, sometimes I would like scare the shit out of her. Like she'd be doing nothing, I just come around the corner, she'd be like, bleh!
Right. What was her reaction to that?
She didn't like being scared.
Okay.
Which is one of my favorite things to do to people.
Me too, bro.
And so it was like immediate annoyance.
Yeah.
Be in the doghouse for like 10 minutes.
Right.
Go back with puppy dog. I was like, come on.
Come on, baby. You know I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
You know I'm sorry.
Yeah, just give a little smile. Then
Right.
once it's comfortable again, just
Heels to Jesus, though. Heels to Jesus.
That's
right.
right.
The first time I heard that right there. I definitely was not talking about that, though.
Yeah. Horizontal dancing.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
As they said, you ever see the movie Demolition Man with
It's
Wesley
been a
Snipes?
minute, yeah.
Oh
been
yeah,
a
when
minute.
he says, what does he say? I think he calls it the horizontal mambo, and then he follows it up with the hunka chunka. And I don't know who in the world refers to the act of procreation as the
Right.
hunka chunka, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they don't procreate if
Right.
they use that line.
For real, though.
See what you did
Right.
to us in Visions. We've gone completely off base.
All the way left field, man. That's how you know it's a good song right there, hands down.
Oh man, well that's gonna wrap it for this version of Mixed Feelings with Mixed Company. As always, I am your token mixed friend Jason, and this has been Young Knowledge.
Hey, you know I'm in the place to be.
Always, and this apartment is the place to be. So if you're looking for a place to hang out, just swing by Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Come holla, we here.
But like we always like to close, the 3 important rules. Rule number 1
Tell 'em.
is make somebody smile. It's actually do dope shit. I got the order wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rule number 1 is do dope shit.
Let's
Actually, I
do
should do
that.
it this way. This is a new thing we're working on. So
Oh.
rule number 1
Do dope.
is do dope shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2 is make somebody smile.
I just
so then
knew
can
you was
turn
gonna do that.
around and say the final rule is, of course, don't be a dick.
Oh, shoot.
We're wildin'. I've had a
We
lot
are
of caffeine.
wildin',
I gotta
today.
get some more. So I'm gonna grab some coffee, and we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, shoot.